conversations about, even today, about the centrality of values in every discourse, and that you can never, ever compromise your values. She has taught me to challenge established norms. She was a challenger of established norms about the place of women. If you go to page 2 here, and the Senator for Homa Bay has alluded to it, that in fact during her time, women were not allowed to study math and English. There is no non-justification for that. But she challenged these established norms about the place of women, about the place of the youth. We are having a conversation in this country, and I remember even growing up that when young people spoke, most of the time it was interpreted as disrespect. Our own mothers, you know, our generation have seen these things. We were taught by our fathers that the place of women was in the kitchen. It was our fathers who taught us these things. But Mama Asio is teaching us that in fact if you give women the opportunity to be also in the living room and in those decision rooms, a lot of progress can be achieved. If you ask the women here, who is the biggest impediment to the progress of women, what will they say? Say it loudly so that the men are the biggest impediment to the growth of women and the women's movement. Isn't that so? I am very proud, as SG of ODM, my leader, the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, has taught us that men have only 2 options when it comes to women's progress in this country. You either support the women's movement or get out of their way. It is that simple. They will take care of themselves. So, if you look at all these beautiful women seated here and powerful women seated here, we have taken deliberate action as a party. Millie, Odhiambo, you can bear me witness that all of you in the 2022 elections were handed direct tickets. And I remember men who used to come to my office saying, "Oh, Sifuna, I want to run in Suba North." I'm like, "But bro, you are a man. There is no way the party is subjecting Millie Odhiambo to primaries against a man. If you want to run in Mbita, in her constituency, can you please be of the same gender so that we can subject you?" Because there's a reason, and Honorable Kawino is here, we want to grow the numbers of women leadership in these constituencies. And because the president of the Women League is here, she will tell you that another deliberate step that we took in the last election, because there are many obstacles that are placed in the path of women leadership, including the cost and violence that you have seen here, Mama Asio herself faced. We took the deliberate action to make sure that we will find money to pay for the nomination fees and the party life membership certificate for every woman who was running in a single constituency. And I know all of this because ODM has a program called He for She, that the women will not succeed if the men don't get out of their way or don't make deliberate action to support them. The patron of He for She in ODM is yours truly, Edwin Sifuna. Let me conclude by saying that I have also been very incited by the story that was told by Mama Zipporah Kitoni. I was very happy to hear that at some point Mama Asio threatened to resign because things were not going the way that she thought they should go.